What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign come to your track.
We have commentators laughing at this.
Washington has done that incredibly well so far. Reese missed the first one, still with it locked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Let me get real serious.
The basketball world is watching what might become one of the most laughable endorsement flops in recent memory. Reebok, under Shaquille O'Neal's leadership, actually bet their basketball comeback on Angel Reese. Spoiler, it's been nothing short of a disaster. A case study in what not to do that feels ripped straight from Harvard Business School. While Caitlin Clark is rewriting record books with her historic crowds and TV numbers, and Sophie Cunningham is winning fans just by being unapologetically herself, Angel Reese is making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Behind the scenes, insiders are already comparing this fiasco to the sneaker industry's new Coke moment. Let's call it what it is. Not just a bad endorsement, but a full-blown brand crisis. If you agree Reebok made the wrong bet, drop a Fire the Baby Giraffe in the comments.
Crash out incoming. 3, 2, 1. Burn! Hey, nice pass right there. Jackass! Burn! We're bumbling, we're stumbling, and we're fumbling! Burn! Y'all see what they've been doing over there at Cracker Barrel, man? It's a travesty! But it looks like they added one new item. It's French toast. Burn! Angel Reese! Angel Reese!
Every time Angel Reese
checks into a game, statisticians don't ready their notebooks for greatness. They brace for inefficiency in action. In just her second season, she's achieved something almost impressive in its sheer awfulness, hitting only 31.5% of her layups, while attempting the third most in the entire WNBA. Layups, the easiest shot in basketball, and yet a 6 feet 3 inches forward is missing them at a clip that would get a middle schooler glued to the bench. At this point, it feels less like basketball and more like performance art. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is drilling logo threes, rewriting record books, and packing arenas to the rafters. The contrast couldn't be starker.
The Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot, keep cooking, Sonia. That was a show. She put on a flat out show versus Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Boy, did they ruin Angel Reese's homecoming.
The bloopers practically write themselves. Against the New York Liberty, Reese put together a sequence destined for eternal ridicule, for straight missed putbacks in just 12 seconds. 2 of them were swatted right back into her face, like she was scrimmaging against a brick wall. The clip went viral instantly. Not the kind of viral that moves sneakers, but the kind that ends up in YouTube compilations set to clown music. While Caitlin Clark is being compared to Steph Curry and LeBron James, Angel Reese is headlining highlight reels titled, "When Basketball Isn't Your Calling." One sells out arenas, the other sells memes.
The Chicago Bravado once again got their ass kicked. Angel Reese was so bad last night, the announcers calling the game, they were laughing at her performance. Check out some highlights for yourself. Well, KC, you always do this. You select a couple of bad plays and try to convince us that Angel Reese isn't a superstar.
Reese's defenders love to point at her overall 44.4% field goal percentage, as if it's some kind of shield. It's not. Most of her shots come at point-blank range, where real pros finish 70 to 80% of the time. Instead, Reese has turned layups, basketball's most automatic shot, into a slot machine. Pull the lever, hope for the best, and usually come up empty. Coaches call the paint the money area. Reese has turned it into a casino where the house always wins. No wonder Reebok's investment suddenly looks less like a smart play and more like a reckless gamble. Even the commentators, trained to hype up free throws like they're buzzer beaters, are losing
in a
patience.
recent game.
In a recent game, after yet another shocking Reese miss at the rim, the announcer couldn't help but chuckle. Not the encouraging, she'll figure it out laugh, but the stun, did that really just happen? Laugh.
When professional broadcasters can't keep a straight face while describing your play,
it's over.
That's not
a red flag.
It's a neon billboard outside Reebok HQ flashing. We messed up.
With her dominant performances in June, she earned her All-Star selection. But these aren't just a couple of bad plays. These aren't bloopers. These aren't rare moments. This is the norm. The same thing happened last week when the Chicago Bravado got their ass kicked by the Minnesota Linkers. I don't have to convince you that Angel Reese has no impact on winning. Just look at her record, look at her resume in the WNBA.
Naturally, social media is feasting. Entire accounts now exist just to catalog Angel Reese's misses, complete with slow motion replays, clown horns, and circus soundtracks. It's practically become its own subgenre of basketball content. For Reebok, the plan was simple: highlight reels to sell sneakers. Instead, they're getting blooper reels, clips that don't move product, but do move executives closer to polishing their resumes. And it's not like winning is covering any of this up. The Chicago Sky are a disaster, staggering to a 7-21 record, riding an 8-game losing streak, and with 0 playoff hopes. When Reese missed 5 games with back injury, the team still went nowhere. Here's the paradox: they're bad with her, and somehow worse without her. It's like being stuck in a lifeboat full of holes. You're going down either way. The only question is how.
I'm no expert in math, but it looks like Angel Reese wins 1 out of every 3 games. If I remember correctly, Angel Reese has beaten a team with a winning record once this season. So you tell me how Angel Reese impacts win.
I'm no math wizard, but the numbers are simple. Angel Reese wins about 1 out of every 3 games. And if memory serves, she's beaten a team with a winning record exactly once this season. So tell me again, how is she impacting wins? Head coach Tyler Marsh has tried to spin it, but there's no PR trick strong enough to hide reality. When your offense runs through someone who can't finish at the rim, you're not building a playoff contender, you're building a blooper reel. And no marketing team on earth can turn that into a sneaker empire. The bigger problem? Reebok didn't just sign Angel Reese. They made her the centerpiece of their basketball revival. Shaq himself stamped the deal. The blueprint was clear: build hype, roll out a signature shoe, and capture Gen Z. But here's the catch: you can't fake it. Signature lines demand on-court greatness. This isn't TikTok. It's professional basketball.
Pull that off.
And fans aren't lining up to buy shoes tied to someone who's going viral for
fans aren't
mislayouts.
buying shoes tied.
She had a good game, 22 points, 13 rebounds, but she shot terribly. She got bailed out so many times, throwing up brick layups, getting phantom foul calls from the refs. She did make 10 of 11 free throws, so that is good. 6 of 16 from the floor is not good at all. 0 of 1 from 3. She was a minus 11. Listen, man, Kiki Area Fan got the better of her.
What makes this fiasco even worse is how Reebok sold it. CEO Todd Krinsky actually compared Angel Reese to legends like Allen Iverson and Shaq, calling her a culture changer. Let's be real. That's not just laughable, it's insulting. Iverson didn't just shift culture, he defined it, dominating on the court while rewriting basketball swagger. Shaq was an unstoppable force, a walking highlight reel who made backboards fear for their lives. And Angel Reese? She's redefining what not to do in professional sports. If that's culture changing, it's only because she's dragging the culture into meme territory. Now the whispers are turning into full-blown regret. Did Reebok actually evaluate the player, or were they just so desperate for relevance they grabbed the loudest personality in the room? Right now, it looks less like a strategy and more like a panic move. The result? A multi-year, multi-million-dollar mess. Not a revival, just a mistake they can't undo. And here's the kicker. Reese's injury might have been bad for her, but was a relief for just about everyone else.
Let's take a step back and put on the business
Injuries
hat
are
for a
never
second.
something to celebrate,
Because this
but
isn't
her
just a
absence felt
basketball
like a
fail.
gift to fans
It's a
and commentators
masterclass
who
in
were
brand
exhausted by her
misalignment.
weekly blooper reels.
Reebok didn't
Just when the
sign
internet
an
was
athlete.
hitting peak burnout
They
from
bet their
endless
comeback
missed
on
layup
someone whose main
compilations,
contribution
she
to
vanished.
basketball lately
For once,
has been fueling blooper
Angel
reels.
Reese finally pulled off a disappearing
Endorsements work on
act that
one
actually
principle,
made sense.
aspiration.
For Reebok, though,
You buy
it
Jordans
posed
because
an
you want to
impossible
soar.
question.
You
How
buy
do you sell
LeBrons
sneakers
because you
tied
want
to someone whose
dominance.
signature move is missing?
Nobody buys
The
sneakers
timing
because
was
they want to
even
clank
worse given
layups.
that her absence kept her
And yet
out of
here we
matchup
are.
with Caitlin
Angel
Clark's
Reese's
Indiana Fever,
inspiration
a
isn't
game hype
greatness,
as a
it's
rivalry.
prayer.
In
Prayer
reality,
that maybe this time
it
the
would have
layup
been
goes
Clark
in.
dismantling her
Reebok
so-called
tried to
rival on
sidestep her
national
lack of
TV.
production by leaning
One
into
player
her
is
bold
rewriting
personality
WNBA history.
and unapologetic
The other
image.
is still struggling through
Great.
layup drills.
Those things can sell
Fans know
cosmetics,
the difference.
or maybe land
And
a
Reese's
spot on a
absence
reality
only
show.
made that contrast
But
sharper.
performance sneakers,
Clark is a real deal.
the shoes kids
Reese
wear to the
is
court
the
believing
punchline.
they'll play better.
Now, let's put the
You
business
can't
hat on.
stamp a slogan on
This
a
isn't just a
shoebox that
basketball
says,
fail.
guaranteed
It's
to
a
miss
case
like
study
Reese.
in brand misalignment.
That's not a
Reebok
tagline.
didn't just
It's
sign
legal
an athlete.
liability.
They built their comeback around someone whose biggest on-court contribution lately has been fueling blooper reels. Endorsements are built on aspiration. You buy Jordans because you want to soar. You buy LeBrons because you want to dominate. Nobody buys sneakers to clank layups. Yet here we are. Angel Reese doesn't inspire greatness. She inspires prayer. Prayer that maybe this time, the layup goes in. Reebok tried to spin her unapologetic personality into a marketing angle. And sure, that can sell makeup, reality TV spots, maybe even energy drinks. But performance sneakers? The shoes kids lace up believing they'll play better? You can't slap a
Great ideas. Wants to bring in talent to grow Reebok and like have people wear it again because no one does. So one of his genius decisions was this. Fucking signing her, Angel Reese. If you don't know who she is, she's the queen of like fish out of water going after a rebound that she shot herself and can get in the net ever. She reminds me of a 3-year-old shooting on those little kids' nets and throwing the ball and just completely missing the mark.
If Reese were on a team built to hide her flaws, maybe this gamble wouldn't look so catastrophic. But the Chicago Sky aren't just bad. They're engineered to magnify every weakness she has. No spacing, no flow, and a so-called star whose biggest offensive skill is chasing down the rebound from her own misses. The result? A team that somehow manages to score less, miss more, and still rack up highlights, but only for all the wrong reasons. Then there's head coach Tyler Marsh. Imagine landing your first head coaching job and being told, here's your franchise cornerstone, except she can't finish at the rim, makes questionable decisions, and goes viral for lowlights. That's not coaching. That's crisis management with a clipboard. And the cruel punchline? When Reese sat out with her injury, the Sky actually looked functional. Still losing, yes, but at least the offense resembled something you'd expect from a professional team. Without Reese bricking every other possession, the Sky stopped looking like a circus act. That says it all.
Tyler Marsh has this point forward thing on lock. Tyler Marsh has this Angel Reese point forward thing on lock. There we go, pushing the pace. Yeah, Angel. It's okay. Don't be mad. All right, here we go. We got an entry pass. It looks like it's gonna be to Elizabeth Williams, and oh goodness.
Meanwhile, Reese's game footage has become social media's favorite comedy loop. Every botch put back, every clank bunny gets remixed with circus music, slow-mo zoom-ins, and mocking edits. Entire TikTok accounts now thrive off her lowlights. Millions of views roll in, not because she inspires, but because people can't look away. She's not generating basketball content. She's generating meme content. And yet, somehow, Reebok decided this was the face of their revival campaign. Here's the problem. When your only marketable value is being a punchline, the clock runs out fast. Social media eats its clowns alive. Today you're trending, tomorrow you're forgotten. Once the internet finds a new target,
never had the game to
Reese's
back the hype.
blooper fame will evaporate.
That's not influence.
And what's left?
That's quicksand.
A shoe tied to an
Which
athlete
brings us to
who never had the
Reebok's
game to
grand
justify
plan.
the hype.
The
That's
Angel
not
Reese signature
influence,
shoe
it's
launch.
quicksand.
Except
Which brings
it's
us to
shaping up less
Reebok's
like a
grand
celebration
plan,
and more
the
like a
Angel
panic
Reese
meeting with
signature
balloons.
shoe. Except
The
it's
teasers
shaping
are
up
slick,
less like a
the
celebration
campaign's loud,
and more like a
but no
panic
ad
meeting with
agency in the
balloons.
world can
The
Photoshop her
teasers look
layups
slick,
into makes.
the campaign is loud.
That's like Ferrari
but
launching
no
a race
marketing
car
team can
sponsored by someone
Photoshop
who
her
can't
layups
drive
into
manual.
makes. That's like
The
Ferrari
disconnect
launching
is
a
so
race
obvious
car
it
endorsed
borders on
by someone
parody.
who can't drive stick. The disconnect isn't just obvious, it's parody.
Like, she is so bad that when Caitlin Clark and her were supposed to face off against each other the other week, the ticket sales went down from $100 to like $5 because Caitlin Clark got injured. She had a quad injury, so she wasn't playing. So guess what? No one wanted to go watch. And if you don't know Caitlin Clark, she's pretty much the GOAT of the WNBA and is the reason why people are watching. No one watches you, Angel Reese. No one watches you. The only thing that I enjoy watching is all the clips on TikTok of you just countlessly just missing every shot that you take.
At the end of the day, Reebok's gamble with Angel Reese is turning into a tragicomedy. Fans aren't laughing. Investors aren't laughing. And the poor Reebok intern scrolling through hate comments definitely isn't laughing. The moral here is simple. If you're going to tie your brand to a star, make sure she can make a layup. Because otherwise, you're not selling basketball dreams. You're selling punchlines. And no sneaker, no matter how well designed, can outrun a reputation built on bricks. If you agree this is a bad deal for Reebok, then comment "Fire the baby giraffe." Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.